Hello and hi and welcome back to another Roblox Jailbreak video. And today we're going to be covering the February update of 2021. So let's just hop straight into it because we've got a lot to cover. So for those of you who don't know, in this update they've actually added dogs, and getting a dog is actually simple. You just have to come over to the mini town here and just walk into this building. There's actually an ATM where you can use code DOGGO. Now, I've already used this code, so it won't work for me, but you can use code DOGGO for, I believe it's 7,500 cash. And this is where you adopt dogs. There's two types of dogs. We've got the Bulldog and the German Shepherd. If you get the German Shepherd, I believe it's 50,000 cash. I've already bought it though, so I can get mine out for completely free. I can rename it if I like. I've just named it Woof Woof for now, but you can name it whatever you like, as long as the Roblox moderation system approves of it. And basically, you can adopt it, and anyone who you attack or anyone who attacks you, your dog will then go after them. And they will bring them down to 60 health, and then they will come back to you, and then you have to do it the rest. So it's basically just a way of catching up to people. So it's really supposed to be so it's really easier to be on the police team to use them, but you can use them on the criminal team. If you are on the police team, the German Shepherd dog will do more damage than the Bulldog. But if you are on the criminal team, like I am right now, the Bulldog will actually do more damage than the German Shepherd. But that's just because I'm on the criminal team. If I'm on the police team, it's the other way around. Which does make sense. Also, the Bulldog is actually slightly more expensive than the German Shepherd. And I can use the German Shepherd on the criminal team, but it just won't do as much damage. The German Shepherd, as I've already said, costs 50,000. And the Bulldog, I'm pretty sure, costs 80,000. And they are pretty cool. They follow you around. They attack enemies as long as you've just attacked them. Like, oh, hello there. Yeah, he's going after him now, isn't he? I don't know if they can really attack if the enemy is in a vehicle, but it's pretty cool. Your dogs will also get into your vehicle with you. So if so as you can see, they in every vehicle they get into a different spot. It's actually kind of buggy because your camera doesn't look through dogs, but as you can see, my dog's in the middle of this of the drone. There are some cars that actually sits on top of the vehicle, so there are actually, it is really buggy moving your camera around because your camera doesn't go through the dogs, so your camera like gets stuck on the dog. It's really hard to look around. As you can see, I'm kind of struggling here. You actually can't kill other people's dogs, I don't think. So they are a bit of an annoying thing if you're being attacked by one. But if the player dies, if you die, your dog, it will be waiting for you at the pet shop. You can go back to the pet shop and get your dog back if you die. And if you get too far away from your dog, it will teleport to you. But that's not all for this update, because we now have Season 2. This season, it is space-themed. So as you can see, we've got space-themed rims. We've always got the 10C4s on level 2. We've got the space-themed thing on your car. I'm not actually sure what it's called. I'm not actually sure what this is. It might be rocket fuel, but I'm not sure. This is a gun skin. This is 30,000 cash. This is a car skin. These skins are looking epic, by the way. This is a thing. It's like this, but it's actually rocket boosters. So I don't know if you remember, I don't know what season it was, but it was a previous season before season 1, before these new seasons. But there was actually like a rocket booster thing, I think, if you got to level 50 or something. Now these are pretty much just like that, but they are animated. So they go on the back of your car and they're animated, which is really cool. So like the rocket boost is animated. And then of course at level 10 you get the level 10 vehicle, which this year is this spaceship. Now, I'm pretty sure that it doesn't go too far above the ground. It doesn't go too high. But you can spawn it from Mobile Garage, which is pretty much burst flying vehicle to be able to be spawned in the garage, which must make it small enough to fit in this garage. If you don't have Mobile Garage, you would have to spawn it in this garage. So I'm assuming it's going to be small enough to fit in here, but I'm not sure. But if I actually go into my Mobile Garage and scroll a little bit, you can actually see here is the crew capsule. Yep, it's there. It says 100,000 on it, but it's actually free when you reach level 10. Now, what I've actually noticed is it doesn't actually say anything about the nuke at level 10. Last season, there was a little nuclear logo in the top right of the image of the level 10 vehicle. But this season, there isn't actually anything there, but I have just come to check, and it is still here. You can still launch the nuke. I believe it costs 10,000 Robux. No, 20,000 even. But it actually still says on the text here, you can place uranium here after reaching level 50, which of course isn't actually possible anymore. So asimo will need to change that. That's probably just a bug there that they've, like, some text they forgot to change when they updated it last season. But you can actually still reach the nuke when you get to the top level. So the next thing I'm going to show you is new vehicle interiors. So there were two vehicles this update that got a new interior that didn't previously have an interior. This here is the Tesla Roadster, the new version of the Tesla Roadster. I will say the steering wheel is actually really cool. I do really like that steering wheel there. But it's a really cool interior, of course. As always, it's very high detailed. And yeah, that's the Tesla Roadster. Now, the other vehicle that now has an interior is the Tesla Cybertruck. As you can see, it also has that really cool steering wheel, and it looks like it has 6 seats, but it's only got 4 seats in the front, and then there's, of course, the 2 seats in the back. But it does look really cool, and as you can see, the dog is sitting in the middle seat at the back, so that must be what that back seat is for. But it actually looks really cool, especially in first person. These new interiors look cool in first person. But as always, once again, really high detailed, and I do really like it. It also seems to have like a marble texture on it, so that's definitely interesting. I don't know if the dashboards in the actual Tesla Cybertruck is made of marble, but that's definitely interesting. It also doesn't seem to change color, the dashboards, with the interior color, because I'm pretty sure my interior color is set to bright yellow. But now, something I actually forgot to mention about the dogs is if you just like stand still a bit, after a while your dog will actually lie down, as you can see right there. And if you then walk up to it, you'll actually pat the dog, you're like petting the dog. It doesn't appear to be working right now, but it does work. Let me wait for it to lie down again. This guy's just turned up in his car, but as you can see, it's lied down. And you can actually pet your dog by just walking over to it once it lies down. As you can see, my hand kind of patted it there. But of course, as every year, obviously we've got the spring map. It's kind of hard to show in a Cybertruck, but we've got this year's spring map, of course, as every year. And there are actually all new contracts. As you can see, I have to pickpocket police, which wasn't there before. And I have to use road spikes. And there are even more new contracts that are just ready and waiting to be completed to get to level 10, to unlock the level 10 vehicle and launch a nuke. But that's pretty much it for this update. Don't forget to like and subscribe, turn the post notification bell on, so you never miss another one of my videos, and you do never miss another Jailbreak update. My 100th video, which is going to be a Minecraft special episode, is actually coming soon. So I'm still working on it. Don't worry, I haven't abandoned it. But don't forget, like, subscribe, turn the post notification bell on, and I will see you next time. Goodbye and bye.